In a certain village in India, there resided a young man named Dharma. Dharma was struggling with his daily life, feeling worthless, and his heart was consistently filled with anxiety and self-loathing. One day, he heard rumors about a figure known as the Buddha meditating at the outskirts of the village under a Bodhi tree. Clinging to a last glimmer of hope amidst despair, Dharma resolved to meet the Buddha. After a long journey, Dharma found the Buddha sitting under the sacred tree, a peaceful and serene aura surrounding him. Tentatively approaching, Dharma knelt before the Buddha and spoke, "O Buddha, I am unable to love myself. I feel worthless and without purpose in this world. Please grant me wisdom." The Buddha gazed at Dharma with eyes filled with compassion and began to speak quietly. "Dharma, I understand you're suffering well, yet the answer you seek already resides within you. It is self-love. Love for oneself possesses the power to dispel fear, starting with understanding and accepting your true essence." However, Dharma questioned, "But, Master Buddha, I have nothing good within me. How can I ever love myself?" The Buddha replied, "You judge yourself by the wrong standards. True worth does not lie in appearances, achievements, or others' evaluations. It lies in your inner light, in your very existence." Pointing to a single lotus blooming amidst the pond, Buddha said, "Look at this flower, thriving beautifully from the mud. Just like this lotus, you too, regardless of your surroundings, possess inherent beauty and potential." Dharma was captivated by the lotus, yet doubts lingered. "But I have accomplished nothing. How can I believe there is worth in my life?" The Buddha smiled gently and said, "Dharma, the worth in life does not lie in what is accomplished, but in existence itself. Each breath you take ripples through the world. Your presence may bring light to someone's life, a distant or perhaps a nearby soul, or even family. That is the worth of life." Buddha's words kindled a small flame of hope within Dharma's heart. However, he still struggled to comprehend the connection between self-love and fear. "Master Buddha," Dharma asked, "how does deep love for oneself diminish fear?" The Buddha answered with a warm smile, "It seems you still hold some doubt. Allow me to explain further. To love oneself is to acknowledge your own worth and trust your own judgment. This stirs the power of self-esteem, which acts as a key to reducing fear. Consider this. Many fears stem from feelings of inadequacy or the anxiety of failure. Yet by loving yourself and recognizing your worth, these worries fade away. Self-love instills the certainty that you are enough as you are, empowering you to walk your path unfazed by others' evaluations or criticism. It births the courage to venture into new challenges without the fear of failure, for you understand that even failure doesn't diminish your worth. Furthermore, self-love nurtures a deeper self-understanding, accepting both strengths and weaknesses, acknowledging limits, and living without undue pressure, which curtails unnecessary fear and stress. Loving yourself fosters the power to love others, diminishes fears in relationships through enhanced empathy and understanding, and thus self-love brings inner peace and strength that in turn reduces fears of the external world. By believing in and accepting yourself, you gain courage and flexibility to face the various phases of life. This explains why self-love is linked to reducing fear. Gradually, Dharma began to comprehend the relationship between self-love and fear. The Buddha continued, "Dharma, cultivating self-love takes time. It is like a journey. Begin today by taking small steps each day." Let me also share another important way to foster self-love, accumulating small successes daily. Buddha provided practical advice to Dharma. Firstly, make it a habit to find one good aspect about yourself every day, no matter how small. Secondly, do not dismiss your emotions, whether anger or sadness. All are natural expressions of one's humanity. Thirdly, take care of your body with proper diet, rest, and exercise, as they also relate to mental well-being. Fourthly, Refrain from comparing yourself to others. Your life is uniquely yours. Fifthly, speak kindly to yourself daily, saying things like, well done or it's all right. Sixthly, through meditation, spend time connecting with your inner self. Lastly, set and achieve one small goal each day, like waking up early, reading a few pages of a new book, or speaking a kind word to someone. By accumulating these small successes, a sense of self-trust blossoms, nurturing self-esteem. Loving yourself is also about believing in your potential. Daily small successes reinforce the belief that I can do this, which fosters the recognition that you are worthy of love. As self-esteem strengthens, fears of the external world wane, because faith in oneself grants the courage to confront new and challenging situations. Never forget, Dharma, your inherent power is cultivated through the victories of daily, small goals. By advancing one step at a time, self-love deepens and fear recedes. This becomes the true path to liberation. Dharma etched the Buddha's words in his heart, resolved to embark on the long journey of accepting and loving himself. Remember, you need not be perfect. It is your imperfections that make you complete as a human being. Embracing and loving them is the real path to liberation. Dharma bowed deeply, expressing gratitude, as a definitive change began within his heart. Go forth, Dharma, said Buddha. Continue this beautiful journey of life. There will be times you stumble, but remember to always rise and move forward, trusting in the light within you to radiate into the world. With renewed hope and courage, Dharma departed from under the Bodhi tree. From this day, his life began to change slowly yet surely. Every day, Dharma started finding one good thing about himself and set small goals to achieve. It felt difficult at first, but as he persevered, he noticed the small light within himself. One day, seeing a village child fall and cry, Dharma gently approached and comforted the child. Seeing the child smile, Dharma realized his existence could aid others, a small success in itself. On another occasion, helping a tired neighbor with farm work, Dharma discovered the compassion within him. These daily small actions gradually uplifted Dharma's self-esteem. Thus, Dharma started recognizing his worth, hearing the encouraging inner voice grow stronger than the self-critical one. Daily small achievements fostered a sense of capability, nurturing courage for new challenges. Over time, Dharma revisited the Buddha to express his gratitude. Master Buddha, he said, thanks to your teachings, I am beginning, bit by bit, to accept and love myself. By stacking daily small successes, I feel my self-love emerging and fears diminishing. Though not perfect, I find myself living daily with a more peaceful heart. The Buddha replied with a serene smile, I rejoice over your growth, Dharma. The path of self-love is an endless journey. Aim not for perfection, but celebrate every small progress.